So we're gathered at the Centre for Carbon Innovation with colleagues from half a dozen European nations. The conference question for the day is firmly in our heads. Can transition to a better world be locally led? Is it a question of persuading the masses to be a bit more careful when they're burning greenhouse gases? Or are we so addicted to our fossil fuel emissions that we'd better just sit tight and let our leaders make decisions? Or is there scope, is there a role for people, actual people, to take control? It's pretty clear that lowering carbon isn't going very well. Global markets, crazy targets, we're up the junction with mass consumption, tax incentives, and entrenched in faith in the oath that capitalist growth will fix this mammoth environmental threat. That's like trying to cure cancer by prescribing cigarettes. We heard about transition towns, degrowth that urges us all to slow down, places that went from green to brown, bikes in cities that were hand-me-downs and are back on the street, cutting down the heat, a ton of carbon every day. That's local people leading the way. We heard about Samso Island of Green, where they've cut back their use of gasoline, or projects like the one in Berlin, where they're grabbing food that's gone in the bin, hosting fridges, picking out pastries. This is good food and it's usually quite tasty. The Finnish farms, the sharing of cars. These are ordinary people getting out of the bars or the pubs or wherever it is they like to have a drink. They're thinking there's a chink in this life. We've got to do something if we're going to survive. Want to do something about globalisation? Plant some sweet corn outside the station. It may sound simple, but the idea has spread, and it's just a case of building a few raised beds. It doesn't need to be clever or never have been done. It's got to be simple, it's got to be cheap, and it's got to be fun. These are just a sample of concrete examples, but there's no silver bullet. There's no simple rule that what's good for Totnes is also good for Liverpool, because everywhere is different. And it would be the case that things go and change when you move them to another place. And what level do we work out? The household or the state? Do we aim for adaptation or try to mitigate, or calculate, or renovate, or resonate, or recalibrate, or negotiate, or just wait for that miracle? While all the while the scientists agree that we're on the path to 4 degrees. We've got to do something. We're running out of time before we've passed the stage of no return. Is it idealistic? Is it naive to believe that the answers will be somewhere up a politician's sleeve? And can we measure and analyse? Can we question and prioritise and ask the who's and what's and why's? And can we be fair and can we succeed? And what does that even mean, to lead? And while we're at it, what is place? And what is local anyway? And who are people and who are we? And what is sustainability? But what we do know, God damn it, is we're going to bloody well save this planet.